So everybody, this is Gifted Saint with the Godfather Legacy, GFLcraft.com. Wanted to do a quick video with you guys to go over the CommandSigns plugin. Okay, so let's get started. I've had a lot of questions from different players and server owners on how to do CommandSigns. I will leave the link to the CommandSigns plugin on the description of this video. But anyway, this will be just a quick little tutorial to explain how to use the command signs. I won't go over all the different features of it, but just the main features that will be helpful for you on your server. You can go to their bucket info page and it'll explain more to you on what all different variables you can use. But anyway, let's get started. So today we're just going to do a simple sign, and this will broadcast hello in the server. Okay, and we're going to set this up basically to say hello. So we're going to say just hello here. It doesn't matter what you put on the sign. Really, what matters is the commands that you put behind it. So the command for command signs is CMDS, or you could say command signs, but CMDS is shorter and it's a lot easier. So for line 1, it's something important that we do on all of our signs, and it's important to always do a delay on a sign because people can click a sign and spam it, and depending on what the sign does, you don't want people spamming up the chat on your server or anything else. So here on line 1, you see that I have the tilde symbol, which is here, and that is what you use on line 1 to do a countdown, and this is for 10 seconds here. Another thing that's important is that this, any of the variables that you do before you cast any code on a command sign or any commands, is you have to put these variables in the first lines above what you write for the code. So this is one of the symbols, and it's the tilde symbol next to your 1 key on the keyboard. So when we hit enter, that puts that on line 1, as you can see there in the chat. Next, what we're going to do is another CMDS, but we're going to do line 2. And line 2, we're going to use the @ symbol, and this symbol is so you can use it. It'll connect to your group manager or any of the ranks plugins that you use for your groups. We use group manager here at GFL Craft, but so the @ symbol, and you can put the group name, and it's case sensitive. So we're just going to here, since I'm owner, I'm going to put owner here, but you can put any rank that's on your server there, and only that rank will be able to click this sign. So we'll hit enter here. And now we have line 1, which as you can see is 10-second delay. And then you have to be an owner to click the sign. And then now, CMDS line 3, we're going to say broadcast. Now this broadcast, obviously we have a different symbol here. This is the shift 6 symbol. I don't really remember what it's called. It's to the power of symbol. But this symbol here, what this does is it casts a command as op, no matter what person clicks this sign. If you want this sign to cast a command as the operator, to where there's no restrictions on what the command is casted, you use this symbol right before you type the command sign. So here you have the shift 6 symbol, broadcast, and we'll say hello. Okay, so then we hit enter. And now we have 3 lines. Line 1 being the 10-second countdown, @owner for line 2, and the broadcast hello for 3. Okay, so now all we have to do is just punch the sign, and you can see there it says command sign enabled. And now if we right click the sign, it's broadcast hello. See? So very simple setup on the command signs. And you can restrict it in many different ways. There's a lot of different symbols that you can use, and like I said, go to the command signs page there on Bucket, which I'll link in the description to do it. Another neat symbol that you can use, let's say that we want to edit this sign now. So to edit this sign, we'd have to do the CMDS copy. And what this does is once we do the copy and hit the sign, it'll bring up everything that's on this sign. Now this will copy this to your clipboard automatically for command signs. So now if we were to automatically just click another sign, it would just copy this sign over to the next sign. But if we want to edit a line now, what we're going to do is we're going to insert a line here. Let's say that we want the sign to cost $100 to cast the sign. So what we're going to do is we're going to say line 2. See, we have to have it above, or actually we'll say line 3 since it's after the owner. It checks to see if you're owner. Line 3, $100, and that's all you have to put. So line 3, enter. Whoops, I'm sorry. I had to put command signs line 3. CMDS line 3. There we go. Okay. And now since we took over line 3, the broadcast hello, we need to change that now to line 4. Let's put line 4. Okay, so now we have everything that we wrote before, except we replaced line 3 with $100, and now line 4 is the broadcast hello. So now if we were to try to click this sign, we wouldn't be able to automatically add it to this sign because it says the command sign is already enabled. It doesn't let you just automatically enable another sign on top of the other sign. So what you have to do is you actually have to do CMDS remove what's on that sign first, and now it'll say command sign removed. You still have text in your keyboard, in your clipboard. So now when we punch the sign, it'll copy in the what we wrote in before. So let's check that real quick. CMDS copy and punch the sign. So see, there you go. So it's going to wait 10 seconds, check if you're owner, then take out the $100, and then it'll say broadcast hello. Okay? So let's test out the sign. Now, because I just did a copy to check the sign, this is in my clipboard, and now if I was to hit the sign, it wouldn't let me use it, right? Because that's in my clipboard. So a way to remove all the stuff that's on your command sign clipboard for pasting is CMDS clear. And that now makes it to where whenever you click any block, I'm right clicking these blocks now, it's not casting that block to a command sign. So now we right click the sign and it says hello. Now of course it would have been better if I checked my balance. So now 248, 338, we'll click it again. Oh, whoopsie, there the countdown is activated, so I can't spam this. I have to wait 3 seconds. There we go. Okay, now let's check my balance again. And it says the same balance. Oh, no, it doesn't. There it is. Yeah, 248, 238. So it took $100 out. So that's how you can make it to where you can cast signs and it costs money for players. A neat way for this to work, let's say that we wanted to make a command sign where it ranks a person up to a certain rank, okay? So we'll say rank up to, we'll just say citizen here, and this is the base rank for, or actually we'll say associate. This is the first, see it, rank of our Mafia class on the server. So here we go. Let's try this out on a rank up sign now. So CMDS line 1. Let's give it our little countdown so people don't spam the sign. Then CMDS line 2. Let's say that you can be any rank to click this sign. So it doesn't matter. We won't put a rank here, but we will put the amount of money that it costs. So we'll say it costs $1,000 to rank up to this rank. Okay, and then line 3. We're going to say, now with Group Manager, manu add is the command to rank somebody up to a certain rank. So we're going to cast it as op because the person clicking this sign isn't going to be an operator to be able to change people's ranks. But if they click this sign, we want them to be able to change their own rank. So here we are, manu add, and then name. And this name in these two greater than and less than brackets is going to insert the player's name when they cast the sign. And you can do this on any kind of line of command. So like, so yeah, here we go. So manu add name to associate. Okay? And it's important that you spell associate and case sensitive to whatever your group manager rank is set at. Okay, and now line 4, this is what I like to do, is to broadcast to the server that somebody has ranked up. So let's do a broadcast. Oops, name has ranked up to associate. Okay, very simple. So now that we click this, we will click the sign now and set that sign, and let's check it real quick. CMDS copy. Okay, so you can see there, line 1 is the countdown, line 2, it costs $1,000, line 3, it changes the person's rank, and then line 4, it broadcasts to the server that the person is ranked up to associate, right? So now let's clear our clipboard so we don't actually try to place this sign again somewhere else. And let's click the sign. There we go. So Gifted Saint has ranked up to associate, and we can check our BAL. And as you can see, I've lost $1,000 since the last one. So I was at 248, 238, and now I'm at 247, 238. So anyway, that's some simple setups on how to do command signs. Now to give you an idea of what this looks like on our server as it's active, we'll go to spawn real quick and look at these signs. So this is how we've set up our rank signs over here. You can see that the Mafia class has a ton of ranks all the way up to actually Godfather. And the Mafia leader is the Godfather. Anyway, so these signs are set up as command signs here. So here it's free to get associate made man is 30,000, and it just basically goes up. So you can place these signs on your server and give ranks using the money. So yeah. You can do the same thing with command signs to give players items, and it'll check to make sure they're that rank. So see how these ranks, Street Boss is the only person that can get the Brass Knuckles level 2. A 24-hour cooldown is using that tilde symbol. So it'd be CMDS tilde 86,400 for the seconds in a day, and that's 24 hours. So you can basically have this sign to where this rank could get those weapons only every 24 hours if they're this rank. So anyway, guys, thanks for watching. I just wanted to do this quick tutorial to kind of show people how to use these signs on their server. Some of my staff will also need to watch these videos to learn how to do it themselves. And yeah, GFL has about 192 command signs all throughout the server. So these things are really helpful and automate a lot of the processes so your staff aren't overloaded with needing to give people items or cast commands. Gives a real handy way for your server to kind of work for itself. So anyway, thanks for watching, guys. Please subscribe to the channel if you like this video. Leave a comment, let me know how it looks, and y'all have a great day. Take care.